Hey everybody, did you know that the last person to be publicly beheaded in Thailand was a Buddhist monk and also a serial killer? Today I'm going to tell that story. Okay, to get to where we're going to take the Klong boat or the river boat. It's a boat that runs down the canals in Bangkok. There's so many canals in Bangkok. Anyway, that's what we're going to take. And don't make the same mistake I made by, I'm actually at the wrong station now. This is not my station. I went one station in the wrong direction because I thought I knew where I was going. So you need to know which station you're getting off at and which direction it goes. Alright, let's do it. So that Klong boat cost me 12 baht to go from the Sukhumvit area, downtown Bangkok, all the way to Ekkamai, which is where I am now. Really fast, took about 15 minutes. So that's the advantage of living along the canal, the Klong. You can zip around Bangkok really fast. Anyway, our story begins here in Ekkamai. The year is 1919. And I'm down here at Wat Pasi in Ekkamai. And in 1919, this was the execution site for the Buddhist monk. And that's why I'm down here today, to show you and tell you the story. Boonpeng Heep Lek was born approximately 1890 on the banks of the Mekong River in Nakhon Phanom. He was orphaned at 5 years old and was taken in by his grandparents in the Phra Nakhon district of Bangkok. As a child, he was lazy and hated getting his hands dirty, refusing to help his grandparents in their vegetable gardens. Instead, Boonpeng spent his time studying Thai black magic and the art of making love potions. The Thai people at that time feared the power of black magic. This was how Boonpeng built his infamy and prowess. He was ordained a monk, spending 9 years at a temple, and in that time, a devoted following of rich women developed around him. Boonpeng would create love spells for the women, who would then use them on their husbands. He would manipulate these women further, telling them that they must sleep with him in order for these love potions to be effective. Boonpeng preyed on these women, using them for their riches, which he would gamble away and then move on to the next victim. Women began disappearing one by one, and rumors circulated. However, the disappearances couldn't be pinned on Boonpeng, as locals and devotees couldn't fathom that a man of the robe could murder young women. However, when an iron chest with a decaying corpse washed ashore from the Chao Phraya River, the body was identified as the wife of a millionaire who was last seen with Boonpeng. He was arrested and confessed to murdering and dismembering 7 people, stuffing their bodies in iron chests and dumping them at the bottom of canals and rivers. He was condemned to death by beheading at Wat Pasi in Ekkamai. The ancient Thais had their own particular ritual and method for beheading, practiced for centuries. One of the executioners would perform a hypnotic dance in front of the condemned, apparently meant to distract them, while the second executioner bided his time for the opportunity to dart in with an unseen decapitation slash from behind. The feet were then cut off to remove the manacles. The body then cut into pieces and left for the vultures. The story of Boonpeng's execution goes that the first execution attempt was a failure and didn't even break the skin. However, the second attempt was successful and his head came clean off. Boonpeng's execution by beheading was the last one ever state sanctioned, and the law was changed to execution by firing squad a few months later. So let me show you the shrine here to Boonpeng Heep Lek. Right, here we go, here's the shrine. Now, people come here and they make offerings and they pray for good luck. And the reason why this shrine was put here is because, as I was saying, he was previously a monk, and he was into black magic, and the people believed after they executed him that his spirit needed to be worshipped because they were scared of the magical powers that he could wield from the grave. So they built this shrine. And if we go around here, we can see the original photo of the man here, and you can see very old photos probably of the execution. There he is there. It's hard to see, I'm not going to touch it, but that's him, and it looks like he's arrested there. So it's creepy and mysterious and interesting, and I just like these kind of stories. I think they're very, very, unique to Thailand. Black magic, a monk, the whole story, manipulating people, killing 7 people, 6 women, 1 man, the whole thing. I mean, to me, the guy sounds like an absolute total psychopath. Manipulative, he was a con man, he murdered when he got caught to cover his tracks. I mean, the story has it all. And I don't know why not that many people know about this story. I mean, that's a movie, isn't it, right there? Hopefully now I can sell the rights to this. Make a movie out of it. The Thai monk kills 7 people. And check this out here. This is like a 1980s concert. I mean, Thailand's so random, isn't it? Like, I don't know what this is. And then we have loads of Buddhist and Hindu statues over here in a temple with a shrine to a serial killer. There you go. Open. This lady's telling me to open it and take out something in here. It's probably good luck or bad luck, I don't know. Song Sam. Good. Ah, okay.
Lottery.
Oh, the lottery. Ah, okay. All right, so you get your number here, and then it's for the lottery. You buy the lottery. Go over and buy your lottery numbers over there. Song Sam.
Some. 223.
223.
200 baht.
200 baht. Okay.
Yes.
223. 200 baht.
And this?
Oh no, just give me one. Just give me one. Just give me one.
No.
200 baht.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณครับ. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just spoke to a guy back there, and he told me that right here, around these steps, is where they buried the remains after the vultures had their dinner. So they're around here somewhere, and this is actually the stage of a school stage. This is actually a school in here called Wat Pasi School. Looks like a primary school. So the kids are getting up on the stage where underneath there somewhere a serial killer's bones are buried. Well, I hope you enjoyed that dark story about Thai history. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. And I hope you liked the trilogy of interviews I did with different expats in Bangkok. I would like to do more of those in the future. I think they're interesting. I enjoy doing them, and I thought that The channel is about being a little bit fun, but it's also about being informative. And if I can give you guys more information about Bangkok, not only from my perspective, but from the other guys that live here, because everyone has their own perspectives. Everyone sees things differently. We all experience things differently, and I want to get more of that on the channel if I can. So if you know anyone out there in Bangkok that is willing to have a sit-down interview with me, put them in touch with me. I'd like to tell their story, and I'd like to, you know, put it on the channel. I guarantee there's going to be people that have done something that I haven't done, or have a different take on something that I haven't thought about, and I'm interested in that. I'd like to get that, and I'd like to have you see it as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.